Greetings, everyone. This is Payman Lorenzo, your friend and coach. Today, I have a very, very, very special guest, a dear friend of mine that I met over a year ago, in here in Vietnam at a conference. Well, 2 years ago, sorry, 2 years ago. Wow, time flies. The Vietnam Nomad Fest in March 2024. He was also a fellow speaker at that conference. Then we reconnected again a few months later, last year in September, in the Philippines in Siargao for the what was it, Nomads in Paradise
Nomads in
conference.
Paradise.
We're both a speaker. We're reconnected.
Yeah.
We got to know about each other, and he's also based in Vietnam, not far from me. He's in Hoi An. I'm in Da Nang, and he's going to be hosting this coming September an amazing event, the first Arab Nomad Fest in Morocco, a place I've always wanted to go. Now he gave me the official reason to go, and I'm honored to mention that he invited me to be a speaker, and I'm delighted. So we're going to talk about all of this. So Muhammad, aka Habibi, welcome to the show, my friend.
Thank you, Habibi. Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm really excited to talk to you and chat a bit, and really nice to reconnect again.
Very welcome, very welcome. So before we start, I'd like to ask you a series of rapid fire questions. So for people who don't know you, we're gonna talk about your business, all the cool stuff you're doing in a moment. But first, as a man, as a human being, who's Mohammed? Who's Habibi?
Oh man, that's always hard to talk about yourself, honestly.
Keep it short,
But yeah,
sweet, to the
I'll
point,
try.
you know?
I'll try. So my name is Mohammed. I'm originally from Syria. I didn't grow up in Syria though. My family was always a nomadic. We had nomadism in our DNA. My father is a businessman. So we grew up in Gulf countries, actually.
Mm.
I was mainly, uh, like for a while, based in the UAE, United Arab Emirates. My grandfather, like, he established himself as a journalist. And yeah, I found myself growing in different cultures and then traveling between Middle Eastern countries from early on. And yeah, and then I found myself in Turkey. Um, I lived in Turkey for 10 years. I became a Turkish citizen.
Wow.
And I was interested in food and cooking and culinary, and then shifted when COVID started and it became into marketing. Started making YouTube videos, and then I started freelancing as a video editor. And yeah, like basically I was changing a lot of things, but I always liked a community and bringing people together. And yeah, I found myself always interested and curious about cultures and exploring the world and traveling. And even though, as you know, Syria have been suffering war for the past 15 years, and we overcame dictatorship 2 years ago. So like basically I was in Turkey under not because I really wanted to stay in Turkey, like it was basically circumstances, because Turkey was a neighboring country. So I tried to build myself while I was in Turkey. We came from a really middle class, I would say, background as a family, and then the circumstances happened that we lost everything. My family lost everything, and then I found myself in a foreign country, basically, where I have to start navigate, grow up, and yeah, like establish myself as a person, follow my passion, the dreams, and connect with community and with the globe, meeting a lot of people from different countries, and now here I am. The war finished, luckily. We overcome the dictatorship. We have a new government now. I visited Syria last year, and it was really like good to see like hope from people's eyes. Of course, like we can talk more about it, but yeah,
Yes.
I just walk you through quickly
Yes.
of how things are now
Yes,
and
your
who I am.
story is very similar a bit to mine. I also come from a war country. I was born in Afghanistan, as you know.
Yeah.
I was blessed to be born in a family that was able to leave Afghanistan a long time ago, back in the early
Hmm.
80s. Grew up in France, and when I was 14, my family moved to Canada. And as soon as I was able on my own to travel the world, just like you, nomadic family. My father was a archaeologist, geologist, always traveling. My mother was also a traveler, so that gave me the thirst for traveling, the love of traveling. So just like you've been around, so we have a lot in common. But we're gonna talk about all of that in a moment. First, I'd like to ask you another series of a series of rapid fire questions to get to know you further as a human
Yeah.
being. Ready?
All right, let's get it.
So, what makes you happy?
Oh wow. What makes me happy is being here. I'm currently in beautiful Hoi An, surrounded by rice fields from a co-working space called Hub Hoi An.
Hmm.
What makes me even more happier is that I'm blessed to have a beautiful wife and daughter, and
Yes.
we live together in this beautiful place. So
Beautiful.
I'm really happy to. I'm blessed to be with the family. So I spend a lot of time with my daughter
Mhm.
personally, because
Yes.
my time is not followed by the traditional work
Yes.
routine. I'm more flexible, luckily, because of freelancing. It's
Yes.
ups and downs. It's not perfect, like in terms of income, but I mean, I have a lot of time in my hands, so that's why
Yes.
I can build projects on the side. I can like do a Nomad Fest or go out on a meetup. Or on Wednesday, for example, during this week, we just randomly decided to go to a water park with a family. So it was
Wow.
amazing. Yeah, spend all day
That's the beauty of
there.
having your own business. You have complete control of your time. And one of the most
Exactly.
important things you can do is to spend time with your loved ones, wife and daughter. How old is your daughter?
Yeah. She's five. She's
Oh,
five.
yeah.
Yasmina. She's 5 years old. She's
Beautiful.
a third cultural kid. She speaks three languages:
Wow.
Arabic, Russian, and English. Her English
How
is
about
great,
Vietnamese?
actually. Well, she's a bit of a
She'll
few
pick it up.
words of
She'll
Vietnamese.
pick it up.
Maybe,
Uh,
yeah, she will pick it up here.
awesome. 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 Now, I have to say one thing. I've met a lot of people in my life, especially in conferences. I have to say you're one of the most positive guys, that person I've met. I'm not saying this just because you're here, but I really want to say that you're one of the most positive, always happy to help, very helpful, always laughing,
Thanks.
smiling, very positive. So keep doing that, my friend.
Appreciate Habibi.
You
Thank
always
you.
and oh, Habibi, we can do an entire episode just on the Habibi thing. It was a phenomenon last year in Siargao. I started calling you Habibi, and everybody started calling you Habibi, you know? That was
Yeah, it
fun.
was really an amazing experience. We really had fun there. Yeah, I didn't expect. I came there to Siargao without
I
expectation,
remember you were very
and I was
shy
like,
initially, and then you started to open up,
yeah.
and then you became literally the mascot of the event.
Yeah, well, thank you. Appreciate your words. Yeah, it was really like beautiful. Like I really like now like smaller groups. I think we connected because it was more like instead of just a traditional conference
Mhm.
style, it was also including a lot of activities. We were going to networking lunches. We were going doing some island hopping and. I think that's a break a lot of ice between
Yes.
people, and we connected even deeper. We did karaoke together, so it was really fun.
Oh, yes. Maybe you should embrace that term and make it part of your branding. Habibi, you're Habibi or Habibi uh, guide, Habibi guru, whatever, you know.
Oh man, it's interesting you're telling me this because like this is I've received this a lot. Like I don't know why, but a lot of people telling me this. Like I should use Habibi. Even like it's so funny. Like there's a group of girls told me we were in a retreat and they told me you should call your fest Habibi Nomad Fest, not Arab Nomad.
Seriously, to really stand out.
It's so funny.
Yalla, Habibi, let's do it. Let's do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I appreciate the idea, but I mean, I want to be a bit more, trying to be more professional here.
Well, you can be professional while
Maybe
being
on my personal
unique.
brand, that's
While being
okay.
unique, you know, unique and professional.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I mean, that's true. That's true. But yeah, we'll see.
Listen, what makes you smile?
What made me smile?
Hmm.
I don't know. Like, I appreciate where I am now. I think as if
Yeah.
we talked, why you said why I'm happy. I appreciate where I am at the moment.
Yeah.
where things are heading. There are obviously like it's not perfect. There are ups and downs, like negative news, especially from the region I'm from. But yeah, I try to focus on
Yeah,
appreciating gratitude of what I have. So
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. Speaking of gratitude, what makes you come alive?
What make me come alive?
Uh-huh.
I think like I just discovered last year what make
Uh-huh.
me comes alive is organizing events,
Oh yeah.
even small ones, and speaking. So when I was speaking, it was first time for me speaking, like in a big event. So I was like, wow, that's even though I was like really nervous, not used to speaking in public. But yeah, it makes me like when it was done, it made me realize how
Uh-huh.
it makes me alive. Yeah.
Absolutely. One thing I have to say that I attended your talk in Siargao as well as in Da Nang 2 years ago. Your story is one of
Mhm.
the most touching, but also because you do one thing that is really good, and that is you speak from the heart. That's all about speak from the heart, because that's where you can be really genuine. And from my experience as a podcaster, having done over almost 500 episodes, speaking from the heart, that's the thing to do.
Yeah, definitely. Like storytelling is, I think, very important in this day and age,
Yes,
and especially like people connect with you even more if you are, yeah, like you are just, who you are. You're acting as a human. Don't fake it, right? Like there's a lot of people online, you see they're faking it, like they try to become something and they just show off or whatever. Like, but I think people don't. Maybe I don't know, there's a group of people who connect with that, but personally I don't.
exactly.
So yeah, I mean, it's better to connect with people like just who
Yeah,
who speak like, as you said, heart to heart.
exactly. And a lot of people also self-censor. They want to be professional. They want to be polished, like almost like a corporate drone. And that's the last thing people want. They want to know the real Muhammad, the real payment. Who are you?
Hmm.
Show me your personality. Show me your sense of humor. For example, you know Gary Vee, right?
Yeah,
Gary Vee
of course.
is soon to be a billionaire, one of the biggest names in marketing, a genius. Now he's much better, but in his first years, every 3 words, he was cussing. He was doing the F word. But you know what? People didn't mind it because that's him. That's who he
Yeah.
is. So if that's you, if that's how you speak normally, then be that. Don't try to self-censor. Show them your personality, your sense of humor. So
Yeah, that's true.
speak from the heart.
Yeah.
Show who you are. That's the best, the fast way for you to really connect and resonate with people. Because again, people don't want to see a polished version of you. They want to see the real you, the raw version of you.
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Like definitely like the more like natural you can be, the more you can be who you are. I think it's better way to connect with people.
Absolutely. Now, we talked about what makes you happy. Now, on the other side of the spectrum, what makes you sad and angry?
I mean, like this, oh, it's really like easy to answer this, like especially in my region, like it's always the sad news you see,
Hmm.
wars, news or
Yeah.
headlines, you know. This always make me sad because like when I see, for example, bombings happening either in Lebanon or Syria or around that region, I mean, it's sad
Palestine.
because
Yeah, I know.
Palestine as well. Yeah, I mean, it's really sad, especially yeah, what's happening in Palestine. Like
Very
it's sad.
heartbreaking.
So yeah, make you sad. Yeah.
Absolutely. Now, what scares you?
Well, sometimes I'm scared of heights.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, but I try to overcome it. So like that's why in December went on in Laos in on a crazy adventure and I was scared. And we went on to an area or region called Thakiek, and Thakiek is only popular with small amount of tourists, not very touristy place,
Hmm.
but it's full. Laos is full of adventures, and we went into a place. It's called the Rock, the rock viewpoint. And there you can do a 2 hours adventure on zip line. So there are
Oh,
five
wow.
zip lines, and you need to do like trekking, rock climbing, and limestone mountains. It's amazing views, but scary.
Ah, wow. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, so this is definitely like I always try to do this, try to overcome my fears, like at least do
Mhm.
something crazy once,
Yeah.
uh, that's related to heights.
Hmm.
But also what I'm scared of, I think, um, yeah, sometimes I'm afraid of letting people down. So I
Oh,
always
yes.
try to work work around and make things work, like especially like with Nomad Fest now, I said I'm organizing this festival. I don't want to let anybody down, especially like people who bought tickets, for example, or people who sign up and coming, to be speakers. So I'm like really like working hard to make it work. So
Yes.
it's a challenge, and I really don't want to let people down. So um, yeah, that what I'm doing, I'm just doing what I can to make things
Exactly.
work.
Exactly. You're doing really well. Just keep doing what you're doing. Um,
Yeah.
you love traveling, don't you?
Yeah, who I don't know who doesn't.
Yeah, we can do an entire podcast on traveling, but we'll do that another time. I'd like to take you down a different type of traveling, down memory lane. You know, when we're kids, people around us growing up, say family, relatives, friends, neighbors, teachers always ask us, "Hey, Mohammed, what do you want to become when you grow up?" What was your answer to that as a young boy?
I always didn't know how to answer that, even when I was younger. I was just following what maybe community was telling me. In
Mm.
my community, being an engineer or a doctor is like a big thing.
Yes.
It's such a cultural thing. Like,
Hmm.
hey, if you are a doctor, you are the most successful person, or you will be the most successful person. And even the community view doctors or engineers, but
Yeah.
especially doctors. Like, if you are a doctor, it's like you have a high, um, what do you call it? Like high
Standing
prestige.
reputation. Yeah.
Yeah, from the community. Like,
Yeah.
so yeah. Like even if you wanna go and get married as a doctor, it's so easy.
And you go, just say, Hi, doc, my name is Doctor. Oh, you're amazing.
Yeah. So it's like doctor is like first level and then engineer. So yeah, doesn't matter which engineer. It's just you say you are an engineer and
Yeah,
you're done. You're okay.
absolutely.
But
Now,
yeah, nobody like thought of, there's something
yeah,
different. Yeah, but things changed like
yeah,
obviously over time. Like people are realizing there are other paths, other
mhm,
ways.
yeah,
Yeah. So yeah. Now people realize, I think, like you don't need to follow a traditional education
yes,
system to be successful or even to like establish a good life.
yeah,
You don't need that. So
totally,
yeah, I mean, people can do that, but I mean, in general, you don't need it. It's not necessary anymore. It's like more
totally,
important about the skills that you have.
absolutely. Now, growing up, what was your relationship with school? Did you love or hate school?
No, man, I really hated school.
Why?
I was actually so funny. You mentioned that because first of all, I really hated waking up in the morning to go to school.
Ah, okay.
That's like I was dragged like by my mom to go to school
Wow,
in the
okay.
morning. I didn't want it, but eventually when I grew up, I had to. So I was going. But when I was, I think, in high school or secondary school even, there's always in the class like a small group who are naughty boys,
Mm,
right? I wasn't a naughty boy. I wasn't naughty at all. I was like in the middle, I would say. But I was always like trying to be like joining the naughty boys when they want like to
mm.
escape school. We were climbing behind school and just leaving and going to have like a morning breakfast or just hanging out. Like I did high school in Saudi Arabia,
Oh, wow.
and in Saudi Arabia, it's a bit different. It's not mixed school. It's like boys are having their own classes, girls have their own classes.
Hmm.
So I joined this naughty Saudi boys. We were. they were driving cars even early on, like when we were like 17, 16, they drive cars.
Yeah.
So we were going out, escaping school, and then going with the car and just hanging out, having fun. Or going buying breakfast, then returning to the rest of the classes that we like. So we escape classes we hate and return back to school. So yeah, that's just few examples. Like
Yeah.
it was a bit funny.
Cool. Yeah. I can read with that. Tell us, what was your favorite and least favorite subject in school?
What is what?
Your favorite subject in school and your least favorite subject in school growing up?
Well, it always depends on the teacher. If
Yes.
I like the teacher and his behavior, I don't care which subject it is. It's just okay, this teacher is nice. He's like a great person to, communicate with us, and he's more like friendly, he's not aggressive.
Mm.
But there were teachers that they were really aggressive. I remember like
Were they beating you up?
especially I studied also in Sharjah, by the way, in the UAE
Oh,
before
wow.
moving to Saudi Arabia. So in Sharjah, yeah, I remember I was in secondary school, and there was an English teacher actually. He was from Jordan. I don't forget this.
Mm.
And he was beating us up. He was like, there was this huge metal ruler,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
every time we are naughty, like we were like getting hit by on it, and our hands like were getting really like effed up, and we were using the metal in the table just to be able to, because it's cold
Oh, yeah.
on the metal pieces in the table, they were cold, so we were like calming our hands down with them. And yeah, it was not a good time at all. And I always like I never like
Wow.
forgive those teachers at
For
all
sure.
till now. Like
For sure.
I think many of us were traumatized from that time, even though it was like a private school, it wasn't. And
Really?
for some reason, we didn't mention it to our parents. Like I didn't know why we
Because the
didn't
parents would
mention
beat
that.
you up again?
Yeah, no, my parents were really friendly, but like they never beat us up. They
Okay,
were very good. My family is really good, and like I have a good relationship with them,
good,
even
good.
when I was young. But for some reason, I don't know, it wasn't cool to rat,
Yeah,
to be a rat
yeah,
about the teacher. I don't know why. Like it's so stupid. I feel like should have spoken about this.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's just I think the way we are taught, maybe I don't know,
Hmm.
the
Yeah,
cultural thing. Maybe we don't
yes,
mention this behaviors,
I
bad
agree.
behavior.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So imagine that we're in the same class, say around grade 10, 11. What kind of student were you back then? Were you the shy one, the quiet, the introvert? Were you the chatterbox,
yeah.
superstar? I have a kind of an
I
idea,
was in
but I
the, I
want you
would
to.
say I was in the middle. I was in the middle. I was not the nerdy. I was not the nerdy for sure. I was not that super nerdy. I was like in the middle. I was a bit shy in between like introvert and trying to be an extrovert. Like when
Ah, yeah.
like there's something fun going on, like yeah, I was in the middle. So I wouldn't say I was like
The naughty nerd.
uh yeah, not either that or that. I was
Yeah,
like just a normal in the middle kid trying to get by.
yeah. So when you were in school, in high school, university, were you popular with the ladies?
No, not at all.
Really?
No,
How come?
not at all. I don't know. I was really like not that good actually with girls at the beginning. But later in university actually that changed. And you know how? I guess it's funny because like because in my culture it's a taboo to date. It's
Yes,
not
yes,
okay.
yes, yes.
It's not really it's not following religion, all that, but I really didn't follow that. Although like I believe in God and everything, but I didn't care. I really want to date.
So in your country, when you were going to school, were there mixed schools or only boys' schools?
No, no, in Saudi Arabia and UAE it was not mixed, so it was harder. But what's funny is that during high school we were trying in Saudi Arabia. There was a secret dating culture back then.
Tell us about that.
So it was really funny because in Saudi Arabia it was very like no to date at all,
Astaghfirullah.
and but especially back then, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
now it's more open. It's more okay, like I would say,
So was the
but
dating
back then
open
it
to
was
dating foreigners or were you dating also Saudis?
in general doesn't matter.
Saudi girls were
I
too
mean,
down for it?
of course, yeah, they were dating.
Holy. Let's
Everyone
go
was
to
dating, but
Saudi, Habibi.
secretly. Yeah, secretly. There was a secret police to track down
Wow.
illegal dates.
Were there
Called,
parties with
I remember
drinks,
that.
underground?
Yeah, a lot of things happen underground, but yeah, I mean, it's like it's a bit like I mean, in every country, I think you can always find if you want to
Sure,
go, the left side, you want to drink,
of
you want to do
course.
something,
Yeah,
you can always have that. Like even in
yeah,
Saudi Arabia back then, people were doing it. And I
yeah.
was even like starting to play and become a DJ back then in Saudi
Holy,
Arabia.
holy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That could be your title. Hey, DJ in Saudi Arabia. That's the best thing ever, you know?
Man, we were going
Guaranteed to
like
become a
sneaking
chick magnet.
to there was like a small compounds, and those compounds are especially for foreigners. So like the Saudis are not allowed to enter. So we were entering there, sneaking towards those compounds, and I was like meeting a lot of people there, and somehow eventually I became a DJ there, like to secret mixed parties.
What was your name? DJ Habibi?
I know I used my last name. It's funny,
DJ
but
Allard?
yeah,
Oh, wow. Okay.
yeah, yeah,
That's
funny.
amazing. So you're married,
There's a
right?
lot of stories like this, man.
Oh, I
It's
want to hear
so
those stories.
funny.
I want to hear those stories next time we meet, okay? I want
Yeah,
to hear
yeah,
the
yeah, for
juicy
sure.
ones, not we're talking about the PC version here, but the juicy stuff. Okay, cool.
But yeah,
So,
like talking about ladies, you
yeah,
said like later I just started to watch some tutorials on dating and online
really?
on YouTube.
Like
They
which
were really
ones?
popular. Oh man, I
Like
there
from
was
which guru did you read the game?
I read a lot of stuff, man. I even bought a course about dating. But it worked, man. Like I met my wife through that, through these tricks.
Speaking of that, tell us, how did you meet your wife? Great segue.
Funny. Oh man, you are relieving a lot of secrets, huh?
It's okay. It's okay. This is PC. Don't worry.
Okay.
We're not gonna
Yeah,
send the
man.
link to your wife. We're not gonna send the link to your wife. Okay?
No, it's
I'm
okay.
joking. I'm
It's
joking.
not
I'm joking. I'm joking. No,
nothing
no.
secretive here
Yeah,
with
yeah,
her. She knows everything.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, how did I met my wife? I slid into her DMs, basically. That's what I
Ooh,
did.
sneaky. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but right, it was Facebook. No Tinder, no like these apps. It was Facebook.
What
I
was the
think it
first
was
message? What was the first message you sent her? You remember?
yeah. I mean, it was easier for me because at that time I was doing videos
Ah.
already. Like I was doing I have a YouTube channel, like a small YouTube channel. So I said,
Hmm.
"Hey, I would like to do an interview with you. Like you are inviting people to your podcast." I just said, "Okay, let's do an interview. You are in Istanbul. I'm here. I'm in Istanbul too." And we met. We did an interview. So it was about her traveling and yeah, like I liked her, and then we start talking, and we became friends, and eventually things led to another, and here we are.
So what made you realize that she's different?
It's just like we found a lot of common grounds, I would say. I like traveling, she liked traveling. She value family, I value family a lot. I saw she had a good relationship with her family, and same with me, and yeah, we just clicked. We had similar interests. And it was a good time, I would say. I mean, it's also like I would say destiny. Like you never know. Like you might.
Hmm.
I would say like I met other girls too. Like I dated before, and it just somehow it worked out. It's just like that, and it's also part of it is a decision. So I
Yeah.
decided, okay, I want to be with that person. So I didn't wait it for her. She refused me at the beginning, you know.
She played hard
But
to get. Yeah.
I was very consistent, I would say.
Yeah. Persistent. You have to be.
Yeah. So she saw I'm like direct. I know what I want, and yeah, eventually, yeah, it worked out.
So, what moment was it? One specific thing or something over the course of a few, I mean, time that you realized that, hey, not only she's different, but she's the one.
Yeah, I mean, like I think that we just connected over time more deeply because we start to go on trips together.
Mm,
So it took time, I would say, not directly. So we went on trips, we saw how we travel together, and then yeah, we started like meeting often, and she helped me a lot also. Like I was in a tough situation, so her and her family helped me a lot, and that even made me connect with them further
sure.
because of that. Because I was really like in a fucked up situation during that time, and
Hmm.
they helped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you said you left Syria to go to Turkey. Talk to us about that part of your life.
Yeah. So I really didn't live in Syria most of my life. I lived in UAE and Saudi Arabia, but we were going on, let's say, every summer we were going to visit family. But then when I was wanted to approach and study university, I went to Syria. It was 2011. And I was really unlucky because that's the time when the war
Yes,
started.
the revolution.
There
Yeah.
was the Arab Spring around all these countries,
Hmm.
raising against their dictatorship
Hmm.
governments and corruption. And it happened in Syria during that time, and it escalated basically. And I was there. I saw like protests, and then decided just to leave directly. Because like it was like unsafe to be there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I went back to Saudi at that time. I was really depressed at that
Hmm.
time because what's going on. Yeah, and had suicidal thoughts even.
Really?
It was really depressing, yeah. Because we were seeing like you build like some dreams, some ideas about a place, and then everything went because I have some friends who got bombed too.
Oh
They
no.
died from people like when I was who I met when I was there. So yeah, I mean it was very depressing times, I would say. Very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
to see your country going
Yes.
to yeah. So yeah, that's what happened, man.
Yeah, one of the prayers I always do is to see the end of war in every country, regardless of what religion, and to have peace worldwide because as human being, we all, you know, want and deserve peace. One thing I realized also learned in my travels, doesn't matter what you are, white, blue, green, we all want the same thing, want to have peace, be respected, be valued, and have an opportunity to provide for a family. Doesn't matter whether you're white, blue, green, Muslim, Jewish, Christian, whatever, it's all the same.
That's true.
Because at the end,
Yeah,
we all have
definitely.
the
I
same
agree.
red blood, we all brothers and sisters. You know, the society
Mm-hmm.
tries always to divide us all. You're Christian, you're Jewish, you're this, you're this. Even within Islam, you're Sunni, you're Shia, you're whatever. No,
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
dividing. Instead, uniting. We're all human beings, brothers and sisters. We all have the same red blood, the same hopes and
Yeah,
dreams.
man, that's true. That's true. In every country, in every religion group, you can see like division, some like small group of people trying to divide the rest.
And say, oh,
And
we're
they
better
if
than
they
you,
have
and
a
all.
big
Yeah,
impact,
yeah, yeah,
unfortunately. Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah. Like even in Syria, like it's a big thing. Like the divide, man, like it was implemented
Oh yeah,
long time ago by colonizers, and
oh
it
yeah.
stayed there.
Unfortunately,
It stayed there, and now like unfortunately Syrians. Yeah, like they have a lot of this, even though we like the majority of us lived in
mhm.
peace. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter the religion, doesn't matter what you do, but some unfortunately from each group they
mhm.
always try to find a way to
Yeah,
divide, and that inherited like
sure.
with from colonizers, from dictatorship, all
Or
it's all
religion.
inherited, and it's still
Yeah,
hard to remove it now. It's very
absolutely,
difficult.
absolutely. So moving forward. So after Turkey, sorry, you left. Where did you go after Turkey?
After Turkey, I lived in Turkey for 10 years and
Oh,
became a Turkish citizen.
so you speak fluent Turkish?
Uh, no, I don't. I don't.
Really?
I'm not. I'm not good in languages. But yeah, I understand. I understand a lot. I speak okay, I would say, but not everything, and I can't hold a long conversation.
Mm,
So like basic survival Turkish, but yeah, I became Turkish eventually. I was lucky, and it was at that time. It was 2023, I think.
okay.
2023. Yeah, Turkey was like suffering from hyperinflation, and it was really almost impossible to just stay there. It was too expensive, unpredictable. So yeah, it's like economically it didn't make sense to stay there. So we were looking for places where we could go, and I was following. We decided to travel around Southeast Asia.
Hmm.
Uh, so we lived in Malaysia
Really?
for a month. We ended up spending around 6 months in Thailand
Okay.
as a family, and really liked Thailand, and we really
Hmm.
enjoyed it. And we wanted to go to Vietnam, but it was back then like the visa situation was a bit tricky. But then we went back to Turkey again, and I really said, okay, we can't live here. We need to make a move. So we sold most of our things. We get rid of most of our belongings, and then said, okay. At that time, luckily, Vietnam opened the visa for everybody.
Hmm.
And I was the first, I think, one of the first people who applied, like just directly when they opened. So I applied, and then within 10 days, I got accepted. So I said to my wife, okay, now we can apply. You
Yalla,
can also
Habibi, let's
apply.
go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Let's go. Let's get out of here.
Wow.
Yeah, and Vietnam made sense because yeah, I saw a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of people talking about it, and it was 2024, early
Yeah.
2024, and then yeah, my wife said she didn't know what to do because she was like also freelancing but not really working, I would say. So we heard about teaching English in Vietnam, and she got a job directly when we arrived. It was really quick for
Is
her.
she teaching at a school physically or online?
Yeah, yeah, physically.
Oh, wow. Good for her.
Yeah, so she started working as an English teacher in a kindergarten in Ho Chi Minh City.
Okay.
Although I didn't want to come to Ho Chi Minh at that time, I just wanted to come to Da Nang. Like I know where I wanted to
You
go,
on a
but
beach, eh? Yeah.
she said, okay, I'll get a job there, and like we got stuck there, unfortunately, because she got a job. So yeah, we stayed there for a year,
Uh-huh.
because of she was teaching English, and then I was like, okay, maybe I can try that. So I started also teaching English
Good
as a
for
side
you.
thing, like a part-time. So I was doing online work, freelancing, and then also teaching English
Hmm.
part-time. And yeah, like we made it work. We just moved, and yeah, I had how much, like 50 students in each class I was teaching.
Holy. You were making it rain, my friend, eh?
But yeah, I wanted to experience it because it
Yeah.
was I wanted to overcome public speaking,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I thought it's a good way, and they were paying well, so
How much were
why
they
not?
paying?
They were paying like around $20 per hour,
So when you say you
so
have
not
50
bad for
students,
Vietnam.
so when you were saying 50 students,
No, no, they were so you are not paid per student, you are paid
okay, per hour.
per
Okay.
hour.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
see. Okay, okay, good, good, good.
But
And
yeah,
then,
it was a good side income
sure.
for
And what
Vietnam,
made you,
especially because like expenses here are not so
yeah,
high.
especially if both of you work, you can live a very comfortable lifestyle.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Like we just go literally like most of our food we were eating outside. So
Yeah,
we had cleaners in our apartment like twice a week. Yeah,
yeah,
like we always like when we have time we always went out. So yeah, it was nice. I mean, Ho Chi Minh it's chaotic, but at the same time it's interesting in a way. Like it's also nice, interesting have really nice neighborhoods as well.
And which district were
Um,
you living in Ho Chi Minh?
I lived in District 5.
Okay,
It's like a Chinese district.
okay.
So we experienced a lot of culture there. Like there's, in Tet Holiday is big also. They make like huge festivals
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
in also reunification days. Beautiful. We witnessed the 50th anniversary. It's really nice. Yeah, like very big. Yeah,
I
crazy.
think they're gonna be a massive event to celebrate because here beside my place on the beach, they literally built two, what do you call it, stands on the beach. There will be a
Yeah.
presentation on August 1st, which is tomorrow. So there's always
Mm.
something happening here. So how was it?
Yeah.
How would you compare living in Ho Chi Minh versus Da Nang or Hoi An, for example?
Oh, very different. Ho Chi Minh is crazy. Like we like I always want to move actually to Da Nang,
Uh-huh.
but then like I chose Hoi An instead. It's even better.
Ah.
And comparing both, like Ho Chi Minh is so crowded, so much traffic, pollution.
Did you spend
It
any time
just
in before
people,
before making the move from Ho Chi Minh? Did you guys spend any time in Da Nang or Ho Chi Minh and then decide which one you like best, or you just did your research on YouTube?
yeah, I decided to make the move because like
Uh-huh.
I came here to visit
Uh-huh.
during actually the Nang festival
Oh
where
wow.
we met, and I just fall in love with Hoi An. Um, I said, okay, we prefer this better because it's better for our kid also. So yeah, it made more sense to move here.
And cost of living in Ho Chi Minh compared to Hoi An, how would you compare that?
It's similar. It's not different. It's just the same amount you would pay in Ho Chi Minh. You would get a smaller place, like a smaller apartment compared to here where we live in a house, for example.
Oh
So
yeah.
it's a massive upgrade.
Sure, sure,
And
sure,
of
sure.
course, nature and everything here is better.
Oh, Hoi An is beautiful for sure. Wow.
Yeah.
So now you decided to, I kind of know the answer, but I wanted to say it because I want to know the full background. What made you decide, hey, what if I were to create a conference, host a conference in Morocco and name it Arab Nomad Fest? Tell us about the story behind that.
Again, can you ask?
What's the story? What made you decide after attending Vietnam Nomad Fest and Nomads in Paradise in the Philippines
Yeah.
for you to say, hey, I need to start one for myself, for the Arab world?
Yeah, and it's I thought it's necessary. Like the market is not fulfilled in the Middle East, and especially like remote work. I mean, start to become popular in the Middle East because of COVID. Most companies transition to
Hmm.
like hiring and letting their staff working online. But also, nomadism is very new concept in the Middle East. So I wanted to bring the combination of remote work and traveling lifestyle more and make people more aware of it, especially from that region where you can give them or you can make them aware that there are more options, right, to your life instead of being in one location. Because like many people actually from that region, they usually want to either go to the Gulf to work and locate there, move their families and everything, or they want to go to move to maybe a better country, Canada or US or Europe. But yeah, I wanted to make them aware, okay, you don't need to leave your country, you can stay where you are, or maybe you just decide to move to Southeast Asia, and
Hmm.
if you have the skills to do that. But I thought that would be better to be
Yeah.
done if we actually connect in person
Hmm.
and bring speakers speaking about that from different parts of the world, about their
Yeah.
experiences, about where they are, share it with the audience who are coming from that areas, who are aspiring of this lifestyle, let's say.
Absolutely.
And yeah, and I already like 3 years ago started the platform Arab Digital Nomads. So I thought
Wow.
It's even better to have something that is not just online, but we do something live together, meet people in person. So yeah, we start to organize live like tours.
Hmm.
Uh, but now a festival made more sense to connect the global community with people coming from that region. So in one environment, you have a good mix of people, like very interesting mix that other events are not doing the same.
Yeah.
So most of events I attended, for example, you rarely see like one person or two-person coming from the Middle East. Like it's so rare.
Yeah. I
Mostly like
think,
from Europe, from more privileged countries, but yeah, that's why it's very new for us. So I want to
yeah.
spread that further.
What was the biggest challenge you faced when you're trying to promote the idea of working as a digital nomad? Because I can speak from experience, and you mentioned that as well at the start of this podcast, that in the Arab Muslim world, parents, society want us to be a doctor or an engineer, to have a degree because education is highly sought
Yeah.
after. Even me, for example, my experience when I was in Canada, I come from a family of highly educated, both my parents. I was supposed to go to law school in 2007, 2008, and then I read a book by Tim Ferriss for a work week that completely changed my mind. So, starting my first business back in 2008, my parents thought I was crazy. I lost my mind. Why would I throw away a beautiful, prestigious career as a lawyer and instead
Yeah.
go do laptop lifestyle? So I had a lot of at first my parents were not understanding that when I was making money online. They were telling me,
Mm.
"What are you doing? Are you doing anything illegal? If you do anything illegal, we don't know you. We renounce you." You know what I mean? So
Oh
it was
wow,
very
yeah.
difficult. So for you, trying to promote
Mm.
and sell the idea to young Arab guys and girls, professionals, did you face that kind of, you know, barrier? What was the biggest challenge you faced when trying to promote and
Oh,
sell
so many challenges.
the idea of, hey, you can become a digital nomad, you can work, you don't have to go the same
Yeah.
route, university, career, whatever. You can build your
Mm.
business, you can be anywhere in the world. So talk about that.
Well, it's a big challenge.
First from your
Yeah.
experience with your family, and then other people that you met in the Arab world.
Well, first of all, my family still don't understand what I'm doing.
That's beautiful.
So that's, I mean, she's really like even my brother still don't get it. Because he's now working with the government.
Okay.
And traditional job, but he have a good job actually there.
Mhm.
And for me, if I want to go there, it's so easy now to be working with the government, and maybe in the future, I don't know. But
Yeah.
for now, I feel I could serve the community better
Yeah.
and reach more people rather than just being in my
Mhm.
country. But but yeah, for my family, they don't understand this yet, what I'm doing exactly. And I do this, I do this, I do multiple things. So it's hard to really put a title of on what I'm doing. But people from my region and people from Middle East specifically, they it's very challenging because we have a lot of people who don't know, who's still discovering themselves, I would say.
Mhm.
There are a lot of young people, uh, um, let's say unprofessionals, or maybe like they are already like in a bad situation or in a country that suffer war or suffer maybe like unstable economy,
Mhm.
and they usually try they expect anything to work easily, you
Mhm.
know. A lot of them, unfortunately, like especially young ones, um, they ask like, okay, can I get a job? Just can I start? Do you have a job you can offer me? They like I have a lot of this coming through my DMs. Yeah, they don't share like skills. They don't no portfolio, nothing like, and they expect me, to have the answer. Or I have other questions. For example, I want to go. I want to move to Spain. I want to go to this country, to Canada, whatever.
Mhm.
Because like I have a business account, so I share a lot about different countries, about visas and stuff like that. People expect me like to help them with that, you know. But it doesn't work this way, and it's a bit difficult. So
Mm-hmm.
my market is a bit niche. So I would say who I serve better on who are already like established. So let's say professionals like working maybe in the Gulf or maybe working in Europe, or maybe like even remote workers from the Middle East who work like 9 to 5, I would say, and want to move abroad. They haven't made the move. Maybe they're stuck in one location. So these people are usually like easier to work with because they are already established. So now I offer a lot of free resources for beginners. Because honestly, like I just guide them, like, okay, I have these videos, you can watch them. If they have the energy, you know, to invest in themselves, like learning, there are free resources out there, but they need to spend the time
Mm-hmm.
to actually like do something about it. So I don't, I'm now not trying to spend too much time with like these people, and unfortunately, they are the majority, beginners especially. So I just like I'm pretty focused on, let's say, targeted people who are professionals or
Mm-hmm.
like-minded and want maybe like help with advice on relocation. So I advise from my experience on Southeast Asia. And we have in the community, we have a community. So we have people who are in different locations who are professionals. So we have a career
Mm-hmm.
coach in the community. We have a tax lawyer, an expert with moving and establishing companies in different locations. So yeah, like I focus on target people.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought making an event like a live event, I will attract more of these people to attend because I even didn't make the page. So we have like uh, we
Yeah.
have the page, the main page of the fest in
Mm-hmm.
English, not in Arabic, but it can be translated with a click of a button to
Yeah.
Arabic. But
Mm-hmm.
I made it on purpose to English because I want to attract people who actually speak English, more like educated.
Yes.
And I think it's important.
Yeah.
And now, you know, knowing speaking English is just it's mandatory.
Oh, yes.
It's not something that is extra to have.
Yeah. It's not
So
negotiable. Absolutely.
yeah, non-negotiable. So yeah, that's why like when people go to my website, they see that just this page. It's mainly in English first. So it's English first, not in Arabic. They have to click a button to translate. So there, I had a local Moroccan who texted me. He said, I really wanted to attend the festival, but I don't speak English. I said, sorry, but that's not possible. He just speak Arabic and only also French. So yeah, I told him you could attend the conference days and maybe we might have a translator, but it's not, you will not get enough value because
Mhm.
the event is for a whole week.
Yeah.
So it's very difficult. You need to learn the English.
Yes. So speaking of
Yeah.
that, what made you choose Morocco of all the, because you lived in the UAE, it could have been obvious for you, you could have chosen Dubai or anything in the UAE or maybe
Yeah.
Turkey. Why Morocco?
Yeah. Morocco for a few reasons. So the first reason is I follow a legendary traveler. I read about his story. His name is Ibn Battuta. He traveled for 30 years, long time ago before technology even existed. And he did some crazy travels. I can't imagine even at that time how it was. So he's from Morocco originally, and a very, very inspiring person that I followed. So I thought, okay, that would be really cool to have a first edition in Morocco,
Hmm.
and then we can move to the other location. So that's the first reason. Other reason is a few friends suggested, especially Taghazout.
That was my
So
next
they
question. Why
told me
Taghazout
about,
in Morocco? Yes, yes, that was the next question.
yeah, Taghazout is a small location. It's like a surf town. It's not like a big city at all. It's a very simple town for surfers, especially.
It's like the Siargao of
Uh,
Morocco, right?
Exactly, exactly. Like it's a lot of it's very popular with surfers. There is even a big surf expo that happens every year, that organized and supported by the local government there. So yeah, I thought it would be a good location because there are even co-working spaces there. There's
Hmm.
like big names like Nomadico, for example, is established there. A few other like co-working spaces, and even there's one festival I saw that it was organized even before for tech in the tech
Hmm.
industry.
Yeah.
So it's a good way so to combine,
Yeah.
work and also in a good location, with
Yeah.
enjoying some activities, doing something different apart from just sitting like for 5 hours listening to speakers. We can do some fun stuff.
Yeah.
So I really valued, for example, our experience in Siargao and
Yes.
the combination of activities we had.
Right
So
on
I
the
would like to
beach.
create
Yeah.
something similar.
It was a beautiful
Yeah.
setting right on the beach, literally.
Yeah, and exactly that's what I want to recreate, I would say.
Yeah.
But also like showcasing
Yeah.
the cultural aspect.
Did you
Yeah.
reach out to the local government, media in Morocco and Taghazout? Because that's
Yes,
big for them, is putting the town on the map, so to speak.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, I was interviewed recently by BBC and they highlighted
Oh,
Taghazout, and
really?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Congratulations.
It was
Wow.
Thank you. So it was good press, I would say.
Yeah.
But I tried to reach some local officials from Agadir. They are not responsive, unfortunately, so far. I will see how it goes. Maybe like
Try
a
maybe
two
the
month or
local
a month before the
journalists.
event.
Maybe local journalists.
Yeah, yeah. I was contacted by a local journalist also just last month, but they wanted to interview me on the ground, and I'm not there yet. We are not there.
Element TV mean when I'm there. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so they wanted to interview early on. I said, We are not there. It's very early." So we said, maybe like come to us 2 weeks before the event, and we are happy to have you. So yeah, like there are a lot of people are discovering the events, local especially. But yeah, I mean it's still early, and I'm hoping that more people will even
yeah. Yeah.
be approaching.
Have you
Yeah.
tried looking for some real, genuine Moroccan influencers or entrepreneurs online? Like I mentioned to you earlier, the example of the hungry Syrian in the Philippines is killing
Yeah.
it. So other people like this, but they're in
Yeah.
Morocco.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Definitely. I'm gonna probably reach for maybe local influencers, but
Hmm.
but I don't want to like honestly to make it that big,
Yeah,
especially first edition. I prefer to keep the group small. So I'm aiming for 40 to 50 people. Like I don't want to make it a massive event.
that's attendees.
Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. For attendees and even speakers. So I don't want to make it huge. But of course, like if it's open now, so the venue I'm talking to, for example, they can host up to 500 people. So I mean, we will see how it goes in terms of sales.
Mhm.
I don't know how it will go, but yeah, I mean, we are open. But I prefer honestly a smaller group. Like
Yes,
if you
especially the
ask
first one.
me.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah, if you ask me, it's easier to manage and logistically also like it's hard to navigate huge because Taghazout also is very small. It can't like most of venues
Sustain, yeah.
don't host more than like especially for side events, for example, they can't host more than 100 people. Like
Yeah.
it's even difficult to find something like that.
Yeah, I did some research because we were curious, and it's very close to Agadir, which is a big, big, big beach town.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. It's basically part of Agadir. So
Okay.
Agadir that is a big city, and from the airport of Agadir, you can go by car like 45 minutes from the
Yeah, yeah,
airport
yeah, yeah, yeah.
to the town. Yeah.
So tell us about your conference, the structure. How's the structure like? First of all, tell us the dates and the structure.
So yeah, the event's gonna take place from 26th of October till 1st of November. So there will be first in 26 will be a welcome ceremony where we'll welcome everybody, all the attendees, all the speakers. And there will be like I'm trying to arrange cultural dance and artists to
Oh,
perform.
I like that.
So yeah, so like a welcome ceremony, there will be some speech from me welcoming everybody. So it's a small one with registration, desk, and everything. So that's the first part. And then the 27th and 28th will be the conference days where we'll welcome speakers. Everyone will have the chance to speak. And there will be pitch sessions and then networking. So it's like half day is this. I don't want to overwhelm people with speakers, so we'll divide them into 2 days. Um, and then the rest of the day will be mainly like we'll give more free time for people. So there'll be like lunch, so networking, people not working on lunch, and then they can go, surf, yoga, co-work together. So
Mm-hmm.
it's free time. And yeah, like if they want to go in the night to have party or something, they can. And the rest of the days after the conference days will be mainly like side events organized by the community, either by speakers or attendees. And
Mm-hmm.
we have already a side event form where people can apply. Um, so yeah, that's mainly the first half of the day.
Mm-hmm.
The rest of the day is always like free for people to like
Mm-hmm.
meet, interact with each other. We arranged also some surf lessons
Mm-hmm.
with the surfing school there. So there will be ability for attendees to go surfing, have good time together. It's all organized, so they can just like reserve in advance if they want to join the surfing lessons and have it either for one class or for a few classes, depends on their preference. So it's optional. And and then there will be one day, I think it's either the last day or the day before, Valley Adventure, where we all go for a Valley Adventure. There's a Paradise Valley. It's really nice location. So we
Mm-hmm.
all have meet up and just enjoy beautiful nature
I'm
and
excited.
network further.
Yeah.
And yeah, the day before there will be Habibi's party, of course, and the last day I'll play some music in the night, some DJing, also combining like global music, but also with, of course, Moroccan Arabic vibe.
Oh
So
yeah.
yeah, that's mainly it. That's how initially the program looks like.
I'm excited. Can't wait, man. Can't wait. And what's next for you after that?
Well, next, I'm planning to go visit my family in Syria
Mm-hmm.
in November. So I'm organizing a small trip for some people to join me,
Oh wow.
uh, and I will showcase the country since now it's more like stable. Uh,
Okay.
there are some like tourism started to
I
come
am
to
interested.
place. Yeah, I can send you details. So yeah, I
Yes,
want to take
please.
like maybe 5, 6 people
Yeah, yeah.
and I will guide them personally. So
I would love to
that's the
visit.
idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, this is for mid of November. And after that, I'll come back to Vietnam and yeah, we'll plan the next edition. I need to decide where
That was my next
because
question. Yeah.
the idea is to move the festival, not one. I don't want to make it in Morocco every year.
But what if it's
So one is to
such an
make it.
amazing time? Everybody says, "Hey, we need Morocco, we need Morocco," and the government embraces you and rolls the red carpet for you, you know?
Yeah, I mean, maybe, but it's that's not the vision. The vision is
Yeah.
to move it to different location and showcasing different, diverse and rich culture in the Middle East in different locations. And there are a lot of nice locations.
So what's
Like,
next in
for
your mind?
example, next in my mind is going to Jordan,
Oh yeah.
Jordan, and Petra and Amman. It's a really nice place. Also, Egypt in Dahab, for example,
Oh
is
yeah.
very great location. Also have really nice vibe there.
Yeah.
So Oman, for example, is really nice.
Yeah.
Really beautiful hidden gem. Yeah, there are a lot of locations. Tunisia, Tunisia is popping up. It's really interesting place. Very
Algeria.
affordable.
Yeah. Even Dubai, Saudi.
Well, I will keep the Gulf till the end, not now.
Yeah. Once you're really big, yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. These are more like tech hubs, I would say.
Yeah, yeah.
Not, I wouldn't say they are. I mean, they have good, like, especially UAE have a good nomad program, but it's not fitting the lifestyle we aim for.
You can
So
even do it, say, in a
maybe in the
place
future.
like Spain or France. Lots of Arabic Muslim people there too.
In Europe, you mean?
Yeah, and Spain, especially Spain and France, massive.
There are already events serving. Like there are Alicante,
Yeah.
Spain.
Oh, they already
I
have.
met.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I met the founders. We did a collaboration recently together.
Okay. Wow.
So so yeah, there are other locals who are serving that area. I will just focus on the Middle East.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So, what's the website?
arabdigitalnomads.com/Arab Nomad Fests.
Okay, I'll put that in the show
Yeah.
notes. And to finish, I'll ask you a series of rapid fire questions, but this time on advices. Ready?
Okay.
What's
Let's
the
go.
best advice you received so far in your life?
Again, sorry.
What's the best advice you've received so far in your life?
Okay. Well, I received recently a really good one from my fellow friend Freeman. He's from Hong Kong, and we had good sessions together when he was in Da Nang. And he is a global citizen. He's
Mm,
traveled so many countries, spoken many different large conferences in Mind Valley, and he basically shifted my way of thinking about money.
mm-hmm,
And he shared a lot of good, valuable tips, I would say, like um, especially around creating high ticket offers.
mm,
So yeah, like don't be afraid of creating your high ticket offer or like be you are always valuable and people find value of what
yep,
you're doing and you have
mm-hmm,
a story to tell and yeah, don't be afraid of charging your value and
absolutely,
charging enough. So
absolutely.
that's one of the good tips. Yeah, and also I want to mention Michelle. Michelle met she invited me to a retreat here. She did organize a retreat here in Hoi An, and she did really great. She changed our way of thinking of how we run business and creating like formalizing your offers and how we do marketing. So was a good influence. Highly
Mhm.
recommend people to follow her. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. And what's the
Mhm.
worst piece of advice you received so far?
Worst advice. Huh. Hmm. I don't remember.
Good. That's good. I like
Not
that.
not yet. Not yet. I don't remember any terrible advice. But I something recently like I can call. Not it's not an advice. But it's I received yesterday an email and it's I really didn't appreciate it, the email.
Mm,
So I was trying to initiate a collaboration with a fellow business owner,
mm-hmm,
and he like we I said I at that moment it's the first edition we are organizing this fest, and I said we can find a way to work together, to collaborate. And he first approached me with a mindset of asking. He's asking for to do a campaign, paid campaign, and he wanted to basically get something from me. You know what I mean?
Mm,
And instead, I said, unfortunately, I can't do. I was very polite on declining this campaign. I can't do that, especially it's the first edition. I don't have the budget to do that yet. Maybe in the future. But he was very defensive. He said like, "Oh, you don't value my work, blah blah blah." Like it's.
okay.
I said, I'm not in the position yet. Maybe in the future, like he didn't like the way to work with people. It's not good to be defensive in that form. Like you want to create
Great.
a relationship with a human being first,
Mm-hmm.
um, and you don't need to be that defensive.
Sure.
If someone didn't want to work with you, I mean, you can just politely say, okay, thank you, and move on. Like
Yeah,
it's a bit ridiculous, to be honest.
for sure.
Um, Especially for this day and age, to find
Mm-hmm.
someone being like just jeopardizing a relationship by reacting defensively about their project, you know? So,
Some people
yeah,
are just too much about the money, about just me, get it. And they don't understand at first you help, you build relationship, and then
yeah,
opportunities automatically open up.
yeah. I mean, I appreciate like if like a person having a lot of experience, maybe they are trying to, protect their work or their value, but there's no need to be defensive, you know?
Exactly.
So it's not unnecessary, especially if you are trying to create a relationship and you are asking
Hmm.
someone for money. It's kind of
Absolutely.
stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
imagine that you add a magic wand, a time machine, and you can go back in time and sit face to face with the 18-year-old Muhammad. What's the number one piece of advice you would give to him, knowing all that you know now?
Um, yeah, this is one very important thing. I know this is a recorded content, piece of content that we are doing now, but a big thing I learned just recently, honestly, like 2 years ago, it's stop consuming and start producing. Yeah.
Yes.
I was consuming a lot of content, a lot of, courses and stuff like that. And it wasn't moving anywhere. I wasn't moving anywhere, honestly. Like,
Yeah,
so it's about implementing what you learned rather than consuming and consuming more.
totally.
So just get stuff done. That's mainly it. Like keep working on what you're working on.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Listen, what's the best way to connect with you if someone wants to connect with you?
It's very easy. I'm everywhere on social media, on LinkedIn, at Arab Digital Nomad. You will find me anywhere. LinkedIn, Instagram, same handle.
Just Google you. Just Google you. Okay.
Just Arab Digital Nomad. That's everywhere on Instagram, on LinkedIn, on YouTube. It's the same handle.
Yeah, absolutely. And just add your Habibi nomad, you know? All right,
Yeah.
brother. Listen, I salute you. You truly do the heart. Keep shining your light. Keep blessing the world. You're doing amazing things. Keep being you. Always speaking from the heart. I'm really honored and I can't wait to be in Morocco at your event and super excited already. And see you very soon, my friend. Take care. God bless.
Thank you very much, Habibi. And
You're
looking
welcome.
forward to meet you in person.
For sure. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.